Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. We're home. I'm not going to make this a huge long video. Basically, thanks to a huge part of it being student finance, quite a little bit of it, to be fair, quite a bit of it, to do with the university, and a whole chunk of me just having to sit and really assess things with me and Beth and stuff. I'm no longer going to university. Student finance have really screwed me over financially, because they don't have things in place for what I needed. If it makes sense. Beth wasn't able to get a job while we were over in Southampton, which was no fault of her own. She applied for hundreds of jobs, genuinely hundreds of jobs. But because she was in the vulnerable category, she couldn't go out of the house for the first 6 months of us living over there. She was told to stay shielding and things. She came out and we went for walks and things when we could. And as things reopened, we just took as many precautions as we could to make sure she could still go out and do things that just to get her out of the house, because she was going to go crazy otherwise. And that's when she started applying for jobs. Couldn't get anything. She really wanted to find a work from home job. Couldn't get anything. And Student Finance decided that, Universal Credit decided we didn't need Universal Credit because I had my student loan. Student Finance decided I wasn't submitting the right forms, even though I was told to submit the same form about a million times, and then someone else would say it was wrong, then someone else would say it was right, someone else would say it was wrong. So we couldn't get any adult dependence grant that we were told we'd definitely be able to get. So it really left us in a financial hole. We've really struggled for the past year. And then I've had a lecturer, I'm not going to say lecturers, I'm going to say one specific lecturer, completely ignore me when I've asked him for support. We had Beth's nan pass away, and then my nan pass away really quick together, so I had to pull extenuating circumstances with an assessment. Beth came home. My nan's passing was before Beth's. And Beth came home to be with her family and things, and I still had university, so she came back, and the plan was for me to come back when I knew what was going on with uni, and when I could afford to. This lecturer completely ignored me that whole time. I was really struggling mentally throughout that whole period, and I asked him if I could just come in. I was meant to do a play. If I could come in to do some, just sit in, watch the rehearsal process, give some input if it was wanted, and he questioned why I was taking extenuating circumstances. 2 reasons I was taking extenuating circumstances. 1, I was currently dealing with the death of a very close relative of mine. 2, I was going to have to come back to Birmingham to be with Beth, obviously, because I wanted to be with Beth and her family. I knew her nan quite well as well. But the funeral was around the time of the performance, and I didn't want to let down people in the play by just not being able to do the play a couple of days beforehand, letting them know, by the way, I'm not going to be able to do your play. Those are the reasons I took extenuating circumstances. He knew those reasons and then questioned me, and I was fucking pissed. The best way I can explain it. I got really upset, really annoyed. So I was planning to leave the university anyway and join one in Birmingham. I applied for my finance. They put the forms through incorrectly over at Student Finance because of all the other stuff going on with the adult dependence grant that we were appealing. So they put all that through wrong, told me to fill in a form, and it will be done by August. We have been filling in forms and them telling us they're wrong for a full year now, which meant if they did it again, I had no finance and I had to pull out for this year. Getting on now, if me and Beth want to start a family, get married, get our own place and things, it's going to have to happen now and not later because of biological clocks. So I've had to really make that decision, and it was a difficult decision, but it's done. There's nothing I can do about it now. But I've got my training. I've got quite a good chunk of training that I didn't have before. it's given me confidence to make me feel like I'm actually not as bad as I thought I was at what I do, what I want to do. So the aim right now, settle down, get our own place, figure out life, both get jobs, and then, I don't know, look into agencies, try and do some Amjam stuff in the area, in the local area. I want to try and find plays, actual plays, and not musical theatre, because my strong suit is not my dancing. I can sing fairly well, but acting and characters is what I'm good at. So I really want to get into a theatre company that do plays more than musicals, which isn't as easy as I thought it was going to be, but I'll figure it out. I've already got my feelers out to an improv group. I'm already part of a murder mystery group. So, you know, it's not the end of my acting career or me being an actor, but it's the end of my university career, 100%. And people kept asking me how I felt about it. You may be thinking how I feel about it, and I couldn't be happier. I'm devastated that I'm not going to leave. I'm not going to finish my degree. That I'm not going to get a degree. And I'm not finishing my education. But with everything else, when you look at it all as a whole, the pros of me just dropping out far outweigh the cons. In the long run. I've just got to get over this little hill. And then I'll be fine with it all. But I don't want this to be like a really depressing upload. So we are going to post some other videos. With this one, we've got a couple of donut reviews, basically. And we don't know where else to put them. And then I did like a little bit of a what we did up until we left montagey thing, apart from the packing. It was going to be a summer video, but a lot of things have changed now, and we've got a lot to do over the summer. So I'm going to do like individual videos for that, but I'm just going to do like a little compilation video of what led to this point, where you see us now. That may either get tacked on at the end of this, or it'll be its own video, depending on how long it is. But yeah, hopefully onward and upward, and you're more than welcome to join me for that journey. Crazy to think this channel was set up so I could keep in contact with friends and family at home while I was at university when I was 18, because I was thinking of going when I was 19ish, and then that never happened. And then I actually went and did it, and now I've left again. I don't know, it just feels a bit weird to me. Either way, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you're looking forward to whatever else is going to be coming out. I'm not going to talk about it because I don't want to jinx and then not do. Also, I'm going to try and do some more performance stuff on this channel. So if you liked my acting videos and stuff, more of those will be coming soon, hopefully. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you again in the next one.